Oh, well, hello there. I'll bet you were excited to see the original sunglasses back in rotation. Hello, welcome or welcome back to Coffee, Create, Connect, the channel where we inspire, uplift, motivate, hopefully help one another in some way, shape, or form. So, if you see me turning purple, it is because I've shut my fan off. Because I was worried that maybe it was getting really loud and annoying in the other videos. So I thought, let's just see if with this 11,000 watt bulb in my face, if I can get through this without passing out. So let's try it. Let's make it quick. All right. So tip number 4 or 5, I've lost track, which I believe is 5. Yes. I had 1, 2, and then in the last video, I did 2 tips. So 3, 4, which brings us to 5. I feel like I am on Sesame Street. Count Dracula. So the tip is, and I actually cannot, I'm sorry, I'm going to die. I can already feel it happening. I can already feel it happening. I need to turn the fan on. So the tip is, change up where you're writing. If you tend to be a person like myself, that has a favorite like nook, or you always write at your desk, change it up. I'm surprised by how many people, when I mention that sometimes I write outside, are like, oh, that's a great idea. I should do that. If you're not already, yes, you should. If the weather permits, I highly encourage you to go to the park, the beach, wherever it is. For me, it's my fire pit in my yard. Wherever it is outdoors, that will allow you to write. So a place that's not super chaotic. And it will also get you out of your usual surroundings. It will be so good for you mentally to have a different environment around you. It can be fantastic to write in the same space often. I do feel like that kind of trains your brain in a way so that you know when I sit in this space, or when I do this, whatever it is you do in that space to get yourself mentally prepared, it's time to write. But if you literally never write anywhere else, it can definitely lead to burnout. It can get boring AF, which can affect your creativity. We don't want our creativity to be boring AF. So a simple way is just to write somewhere else. It doesn't have to be outside. Maybe you usually write in your kitchen. Have you ever written in bed? You don't have to lay down. You can sit up. I like to sit up with one of those breakfast trays. Not often. I generally like to sit in my corner over there by the window. But yeah, sometimes I write in front of the fireplace. I have taken notes from my books in the bathtub. I'm not going to bring my laptop in the bath, but it doesn't mean I can't bring a notepad and just write down some ideas from my book. I've often used video, actually, to take notes. So say I'm in the bathtub. I will turn the video on my phone. I'll just put my phone down next to me, not on the side of the tub or where I'm going to scream into the ether if it falls somewhere where it's going to be destroyed. But I just turn the video thing on and I just talk. And I'll say, okay, for instance, my main character, I'll say, have the journal that she steals from her aunt reveal a big secret, which is what's going to happen in my novel. I'm not in a rush to get it out. I'm taking my time. But the point is, I will write in the bathtub, in front of the fire pit, at the park, in the back of my conversion van. If I go, somewhere I can just sit quietly. There's a little table back there. Perfect. A multitude of places is what I'm saying. Now, if you can't change up the actual space that you write in for whatever reason, if you can't change up the actual location of where you're writing, try to switch up something about it. If you normally write in bright light, try some dim lights. I also have some different mood lighting. It's very soft and warm. If you typically write sitting down, try a standing desk. If you typically write for an hour straight, try doing it in 20-minute sprints. Try the whole point that I'm turning into a very long-winded explanation is to switch up your writing environment. The lighting, where you actually write, the things in your environment. I always like to have my laptop in the middle. On the side, I have my phone. I have like a little stand for my phone, so it's like this. I'm usually playing like instrumental music on my phone, writing on my computer, and then on the side of my computer on this side, I have my tablet, and I'll usually have like a waterfall or a beach scene or like a rainy window scene, which actually, if you haven't already, I will encourage you now to go check out my playlists because I have some amazing playlists. I've got awesome instrumental music. I've got ambience for writing, so like the waterfalls, fireplaces, things like that. Writing advice that I like, and so on. So that's my advice. Take it or leave it. Change these glasses, change things up just like I take my own advice. So there. Also, you know, you could even do something like if you normally write in your pajamas, try dressing up. If you normally are really polished and dressed up while you write, try just being casual and just like writing in your pajamas. Enough of the shenanigans. I know we all have things to do, so I will bid you adieu until next time. Take care, but don't forget, before you take care, to subscribe, like, drop me a comment. It's my favorite thing. Love getting comments. Share it, do all the YouTube things. Okay, so that was tip number 5. Let's slide into tip number 6. I actually think that was tip number 6. So we're sliding into tip number 7. We're sliding into something.